Hey everyone, it's me. Who else would it be? So I know I said I'd told somebody I would have a video up about sorry, I'm just organizing things. Just kind of cleaning and making appointments. Finally rescheduled my appointment for my sleep study. Finally. So I gotta schedule the ride and stuff. Oh, insurance. Insurance, send me money. Okay, I just working and decided to do this video. I know I don't look all prettied up like I did the last few days. I'm just lounging. So, yeah, okay. How to not let haters phase you. Like, honestly, okay, I don't know. I mean, I've told a couple of my YouTube friends this too, because they've had a little confrontation with haters as well, and it's just you know, in that case, when they're just random internet people, that's really what it is. They're just random internet people. They don't matter. They're nothing to you. You know, they don't know you. They know you. The most they know of you is like a few minutes on some videos, you know, every day or every other day or whatever. You know, they don't know the real you. They don't matter to you. I mean, most of the haters honestly don't even have like pictures or videos or anything themselves. Trying to make it even with my boobies. Maybe they're just jealous because you've got confidence that they don't. They can't make videos. They don't go on here, or, you know, they just miserable themselves. I don't know. I mean, like, I get so many haters, and it's just like, I can't say they don't pay my bills because every time a hater clicks on one of my videos and watches it, it's money in my pocket. But yeah, they don't live my life. As when it comes to personal experience, like family or friends, honestly, I have to say, like within my case, I'm a grown woman, and a lot of the reason I won't go back to where I'm from is because I couldn't handle the constant nagging and stuff from my family. Like, not my mom. My mom's very supportive. She doesn't like try to dictate my life or anything. But my aunt, I mean, I love her and I know she means well. And she just didn't have a nice way of saying things. She doesn't have tact. You know, if you're worried about my weight or whatever, don't be so rude about it. I mean, be like, hey, Lori, let's go for a walk. Or, you know, something like that. Not your circus lady fat, which she has literally told me. And, you know, it may be true. But you know what? That's not the way to go about it. And it's like, ask me, am I happy? You know, whatever. Don't just say something like that. So I moved away. And I'm happier away from my family. And I mean, the healthcare isn't as good as it is up there. But there's lots of other reasons why I won't move back up there. Main one, Scott Walker is now like governor or mayor or whatever. He runs the state. That's governor, right? So, yeah. And winter, snow, blah. Yeah. Too much crime. See? All very valid reasons. Plus, life just seems a lot happier down here. But, I mean, when it comes to your family, just tell them, hey, why don't you ask me if I'm happy? Why could you please find a nicer way to put that? You know, maybe ask it as a question instead of accusing me. Don't sit there and poke fun of me because I'm not what you would because I'm not what you want me to be, but I'm what I want me to be. I'm happy with my life. Just, it depends on your age as well. I mean, when you're younger, it might be a little harder. I know when I was a teenager, and I lived at home, I did a lot of the diets and I worked out and I was miserable trying to make other people happy. And it is harder when you're younger and you live at home and your parents support you and you do kind of go by their rules, and as long as they're not beating you or doing other things to you, I mean, really, I don't know. I mean, you just gotta tough it out until you're 18 and then go off to school or do whatever and, make your own way. So if you're over 18, just tell them, If you're over 18 and you support yourself and all that stuff, just tell them. Even if you live at home, if you're buying your own food and whatever, if they're buying your food and you live at home and you're over 18 and they're, not buying stuff you like or whatever and telling you need to lose weight, yeah, I don't know. That's a little tricky. But if supporting your own food habits, you just tell them, be like, I'm happy with who I am. And if you loved me, you'd accept that. I don't know. That's my advice, I guess. My mom, she never questions or points fingers or makes me feel bad. I know that if I moved home, which I wouldn't do, I wouldn't be allowed to do the work I do in her house, which is fine, I mean, because it's her house. Well, the YouTube, there's nothing wrong with YouTube. But, and I know even my aunt isn't happy with, my mom, she's like, hey, she's glad I'm supporting myself and not asking for money, and I'm not living at home. So she's okay with whatever. Ma, she, has her own little way of thinking, but she's also happy that I'm supporting myself. And yeah, because, for a long time, I've always, lived on my own for the most part, but there have been times I've moved home for a little while and whatever. And I've always kind of struggled with money. But, this is the first time in a long time I haven't. Knock on wood. But yeah, I mean, and she doesn't really say anything about stuff now. She doesn't really mention my weight that often. She doesn't mention my jobs. We just talk about other things. And because I told her, I was like, could you please stop talking about these things, or else I will not talk to you, because you make me feel bad for being myself. And since I've told her that, our relationship has gotten better and we've gotten closer. So that's all I can say is, when it comes from friends and family, just tell them how you feel. Express to them, just speak your mind. Don't be rude or confrontational about it. Just be like, hey, I'm happy. Can't you be happy for me? Or, I know that or if you're trying to lose weight, I know that I'm overweight and I'm trying to work on it, but you teasing me or ridiculing me or pointing it out constantly, fill in your own blank there, doesn't help me at all. And it makes me feel bad about myself. So could we please not mention it? Because it's something I'm already working on personally. So that's the best advice I can give. Sorry if it's a little bit scattered or not exactly what you were looking for. Feel free to ask any other questions you may want to ask. And I hope I helped a little. Somebody, somewhere, anywhere. Okay, laters.